Welcome back for another yummy update, friends. I've given you a very special video. And look, friends, I know I make the highest value content in crypto, but friends, Snoop Dogg, your local meth junkie living under the bridge, name anybody who's gotten like really high. This is higher. Okay, Justin's son in the stratosphere, flying into space, we're higher than that. Okay, friends, we're past Uranus, we're past Saturn, we're past Zeta Reticuli. The amount of high value alpha in this video buried, mega alpha, this is deep space alpha, friends. This is beyond deep, okay? This is, we've blown the roof off with this, okay? This is literally the hidden layer 2 trick. This is a sign of everything. Obviously, Peter could go to zero. I'm just telling you, don't watch it on 2x speed. Go back, watch it slowly. It's worth it. Okay, all my videos are worth it. This one, though, there's something special about this one. So I start the video without a hat because I'm like, oh, I'll be able to go through this alpha in 2 minutes. And then as I'm sort of speaking, I'm like, oh my gosh. We're not actually out of orange juice in the fridge. We've got a spare bottle. You know what I mean? It's that type of mind-blowing alpha. And it's to do with a layer 2 magic trick involving borrowing and lending, a pulse chain digital asset treasury, DAT. And yes, it involves PDI, of course, and it's conceptually how this thing would work. Okay, now obviously people are also going to ask, Sommi, does this mean PDI is going to peg in 2 seconds or not? Personally, if it works out, I don't think it pegs instantly because there's 20 steps for this to happen. I just made up number 20. As each step plays out, there's like, you know, layer 2, there's bridging, weird stuff, weird pulse chain pioneer wallets, they're moving money, and then there's like an OA movement of a wallet. No one knows what's going on. As those play out, PDI's price adjusts upwards over time because there's no free lunch, right? That's what it will be. So it's sitting at like 0.5 cents now, or about 200x away to $1. So I'm just guessing somehow as more steps come out, this can get to 10 cents. And yeah, friends, remember I told you, if it got to 10 cents, it's not going to be a flash up. There will be moves and steps and stories which show you, oh my gosh, this thing actually, here's the steps of how it could get to $1, right? So you really got to watch this before I cover everything. This is extremely, this is an emergency breaking news video, okay? So it pretty much, look, I don't have all the answers, right? I also have a NineIronCapital reply to my post. It is part grayscale, part MicroStrategy. It navigates the Genius Act perfectly while ensuring maximum long-term price protection for Richard Hart's ecosystem. The OA bags can earn yield while never being sold. There you go. From the mysterious man himself. Also, remember, friends, no crying in the casino. Peter went to zero twice. I got to tell you that again. I'm telling you it again. Another third, fifth, 300,000th time, it can go to zero for a third time, and it can stay there. It doesn't have to go up. Okay? I'll have to eat shit too. MetaMask breaking news of the day, friends. MetaMask is going to launch MUSD stablecoin, a partnership with Stripe's Bridge. So, surprise, surprise. Oh my gosh, Sommi, is your stablecoin supercycle thesis, which you've made videos for about a year now, actually playing out even more every day? Yes. I'm not going to change because someone is sidelined and coping and wants a new narrative. Okay, go watch somebody else do, friends. Go watch your other mainstream KOLs. Go buy Arthur Hayes' ENA unlock. Go buy the Sui Pui unlocks. Go buy Soilana after it's run up for 1.75 years. I don't give a shit, bro. Go there. I don't care, okay? This is the first cycle unicorn to me. I'm taking the punt. You can go suck a fat one if you're bored out of this stuff. I don't give a crap. By the way, let me tell you something. If you were bored of Bitcoin when it got to $100, that was the wrong thing to do, wasn't it? If you were bored at Ethereum when it got to $100, that was also the wrong thing to do. Do you see? Getting bored of stuff, that's your problem, okay? The market doesn't care. You can also see why PDI was conceptualized 4+ years ago by the pulse chain pioneers, quack, quack, quack. So this is the most breaking news of all, okay? But the mainstream KOLs, they're not going to say MetaMask stablecoin is breaking news. They'll say, oh, it's great, MetaMask. They don't get it. They don't get it. You want to know why? Because they don't have a unicorn coin as exposure. It's not even on their radar. They don't even know what they're doing. You understand, friends? MetaMask putting a stablecoin, it raises the odds of this success as well. Oh yeah, look at that fluffy microphone. Or it could go to zero. More updates, friends. Comment section. I have literally zero faith in Altseason right now. You and me together, brother. So it must be close. It must be close. If we have all thinking like that, it must be close. Don't forget, friends, somebody wants to come and say hello. Thank you to Baby Doll who made this as well. Whee! AI is getting nice and juicy. Isn't it cute, friends? Look, it fills the charts on the right-hand side here with these nice green logos. Man, AI is getting better and better. It's getting really, really good. I want to give you more updates, friends, as well. You know what? I think we need to play some Cranky G music. Now, there is a company with a NAV below 1. Remember, we're watching MicroStrategy's NAV. It's at like 1.35, which means the Bitcoin, according to their share price, is 35% more expensive than the public open market. And it used to be 300%. Now it's down to 35%, so it's gone down a lot. There's Empery Digital. They're now trading at 0.757. So we have a post here from Clemente. This is what it looks like when your Bitcoin treasury company starts trading below Bitcoin holdings. Their CEO, you're essentially buying Bitcoin at $89,000. It's actually $84,000 as well. So this is it, friends. I'm just showing you the screenshot. It actually went less than this, 0.57. So the market doesn't care, dude. It's not, see, it's interesting, yeah? It's not equating Bitcoin to Bitcoin. Why? Because it doesn't give a shit, bro. Because, look, you're sexually confused, okay? Listen, you're going to Twink Nation on a Friday night. You're closing your eyes and you're kissing a lot of people and they all have mustaches. You get it? And they all have something in the downstairs department. It's like you're walking through the main street of Thailand, okay? They got croaky voices. They got Adam's apples. Look, I don't want to use the G word and say you're definitely gay because your eyes are closed, okay? The girl selling tickets to the club, okay, there's one girl, all right? There's about 400 dudes. So there's still a 1 in 400 chance you were kissing that girl, okay? But there's mustaches and there's downstairs departments. Do you see what I mean? So they're sexually confused. These crypto treasury holders, they're hiding behind the Bitcoin logo. Altcoins are the infrastructure of Bitcoin. So this is just one company where the stock ownership theoretically lets you own Bitcoin at a 25% discount. No one gives a crap though. No one cares, friends, because something else is happening, right? As the business cycle ticks up, people are going to get out of Bitcoin. They're going to travel further and further and further down the risk curve. They rotate around out, okay? That's why, friends, I cover the business cycle here for you. Remember, the US manufacturing PMI is going to come out September 3rd. The one that came out was the global flash manufacturing, I think. And it ticked up huge. It ticked up by 4 points. So from 49 to like 53. So maybe our PMI, the US one we're watching from 48, remember it's got to go above 52 to start the Altseason stuff pretty much. Maybe it's going to get close to there, but it's still in the right path. I want to show you some funny stuff as well. Everyone is back to fudding Ethereum. We are programmed for hire. So this guy, he quoted this guy. Look at this. Me keeping an eye on long-time Ethereum fudders who turned bullish 4 days ago. I am suspecting they'll flip after the first dip. So he's actually watching this guy, right? And look what he says. He goes, look at the next thing. He goes, Bitcoin, Sol, Hyper, top 3. I would skip Ethereum. So he goes, surprise, mother trucker. So he started watching this dude. He goes, you were bearish at Ethereum at 1400 and now you're bullish. And he watched him 4 days later. Ethereum just ticks down. He goes, oh, skip Ethereum, skip Ethereum. I'm telling you now, friends, Ethereum's contrarian, man. It's really, really, really contrarian. Shout out to Mr. Grand Inquisitor. These mother frogs will never learn. Time to peg them without lube. See what I mean, Renzo? What is consensus? Long Bitcoin. What is consensus? Long soy. Okay? Now, they could still play out great, but, you know, and we know what's contrarian, friends? Even long XRP. Everyone's still doubting it. This guy is the final boss of XRP. Now, friends, I'm not making it up. It's a real photo and he's an XRP maxi. I'm not making this. Hey. I didn't do anything. I did not edit this photo. This is, friends, this is real. This is real. Now, this gentleman as well, friends, remember, you'd be laughing at this when XRP is 50 cents. But it flashed up 6x, brother. All right? The XRP standard is starting to get priced in by the world. I'm cheering them on. I want them to win. I want to give you a quick update on like DeFi stuff. You have ChainLink. ChainLink has a very nice chart, friends, up and to the right. Its ratios are lacking. It's about 25, 26 bucks. Hopefully we start to crank and we get up. I just want to show you where 100 billion market cap is $160 link up here. So hopefully we do go up there and then we push up even higher. And yeah, hopefully Pulse Chain and all the other bags start to crank as well. I want to remind you, friends, remember we said Kanye West, Israeli's favorite, Kanye West, He has launched a coin and it continues to rug. So it peaked in 35 minutes. Very important information showing you that the market is pretty much, it's fed up with these scamming, grifting LA vape cabal trash. Here is the launch. There were insiders. They've dumped $23 million worth. Right. You can also see, friends, the pool. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the liquidity wall. There's only $20 million on the bid, but there's $87 million on the offer. Okay. They're big. They're huge for a new coin. Okay. When you're dealing with a little meme coin and there's a community, those walls are okay because you can just distribute through them. The problem is when you have like such a new coin and you have a grifter vibe about it, it's poop. Got to remind you as well, that's my first lady. So this is Melania's coin all the way down. It's kind of funny, friends. Like, hey, how dare you, okay, try to shit on my bags, Interpol, with your fat lactating man boobs? How dare you, corrupt SEC, even try to go after your child? Bro, the US president and his missus that you'd bang, I'm not even going to entertain the thought that Richard Hart's a scam. Bro, look at the... I'll tell you, friends, look, man, my character personality type is like chaotic good. As in, I'll do good, I don't care what the law says. Okay, I know what good is. But here's the thing, man. I don't think Soy Bankman-Fried and Dildo Quan, I don't think they should be in jail. I'm just saying, I don't think they should. I just think they were just like a couple of years too early. We put them in jail. We're just having grifting and scamming that's just exploded out. At least they tried to make money first. We now see stuff. They're not even trying to add value to anyone. You know, what did they do? They took too many risks after adding value for people first. We're seeing shit, no value add. It's just straight grift. You know, but that's what happens. What can we do, man? That's my first lady. Now, friends, this is amazing, right? Yeezy, friends, remember I told you that meme coin Yeezy, it's like 82 cents. At $1.80, James Wynn was bull posting it. Do you remember I made my video yesterday and I was like, okay, guys, I'm telling you now, just be careful. Like James Wynn's long. This means it's destined to go down now. Look at this screenshot I captured. Shout out to Lucas, blockchain boy. He goes, a lot of traders I respect just got one-shotted by Kanye. Don't let your love for the music blind you that this guy scammed you. And look at the screenshot right above. James Wynn, the meme coin cabal can't stand Yeezy as it's taking liquidity away from their farms. They ain't traders, they're farmers. I believe I'll minimum 2 to 4x my 7-figure $1 million position. Entry 1.4 billion, that's $1.40. If not, no worries. But if Trump can run from 4 billion to 15 billion in 28 hours, Yeezy got half that. So totally wrong, totally wrong. He's already offside 50%. So you're down 500K. I told you, this is now like the 7th big move he's gotten wrong. Because when people learn and they lose, okay, they survive. You're only playing with the survivors, you know that? Okay, please remember that. Remember that. Okay, that's why markets, they're not so simple, okay? Not so simple and easy all the time. It's a constantly evolving market. People saw what happened to Trump. They saw what happened to Melania, okay? One of your favorite gilfs next to Kathy Wood. Okay, so they saw what happened and went down only, yeah? So the people you're trading with in Yeezy, you're competing with people who just watch the other stuff go down only, the euthanasia roller coaster. So you're playing a harder target market. There's less people. It's a harder target market. It's more survivors. It's basically people who just got punched in the head and they got back up. You know what I mean? They ain't weak. Do you see what I mean? And that's why it speed runs. It peaked out in 35 minutes. That's why markets are hard, friends. You know, they're simple, you know, but sometimes they're simple, buy low, sell high, but also it can be difficult because you got to understand the psychology of the market if you want to play this game. Found this interesting as well. So MachiBigBrother, a known crypto scammer and grifter, has just opened up a leverage long on Kanye's token. So friends, this is a record of his trades. Minus 6 million, minus 600K, minus 600K, minus 60K. So just getting slopped and slapped. MachiBigBrother as well, friends. Yeah, I don't know how, man. This guy has been scamming for a long time. He even did a, like, I think it was a $30 million public ICO. He collected $30 million. And then he launched the coin 2 weeks later and he put in like 300K or $1 million liquidity. He just kept the rest and it's just abandoned, right? It just total. Honestly, friends, I don't know how this guy is still alive. So I'm just going to show you everything he's touched, scammed. I don't know how, I'll be honest. I don't know how. Look at this. He stole 22,000 Ethereum. Yeah. He just walked away. So I don't know how the guy's walking. Like, he has scammed so many people. I'll be honest, friends. I don't know how this guy is not in a body bag. I'm not even joking. Okay, just he's scammed so many people. And you know, whenever he scams, a lot of Chinese groups, they make groups and they go, we have to go kill this guy. They actually cite violence. The people want to pay for a hitman to come and take this guy out. I'm surprised he's still around, man. I'm just, you know, must have pretty good security. Remember, I spoke to you about Bitcoin Treasury companies as well. This is MetaPlanet, Dylan LeClair, friends. So I'll just show you a quick picture. Dylan LeClair, he's like he's a Bitcoin maxi. You know, he sounds smart, but he's just going to get his ass handed to him when the Bitcoin dominance goes down. So he's like a smart, handsome, young chap. He's like, you know, Bitcoin only. Friends, and by the way, he's the one, he was like, I've got to use this language, guys. Like, he was on his knees, basically tickling Michael Saylor's balls with his tongue, saying, oh, Michael Saylor's stablecoin. I'm not even joking. Go listen to the interview, mate. It's literally 30 minutes of him going, oh, the best stablecoin is Michael Saylor's stretch stablecoin. Yeah, because your butthole's going to be stretched if you buy it. It's only offering a 9% Ponzi yield indefinitely. What an amazing opportunity. And you know what he says? Why I'm talking like that, friends? Because he says, yeah, the altcoiners out there, the people who think they're in crypto, but they're not talking about it because they have nothing to sell you. Are we really going to play this game? You really want to tell me offering 9% Ponzi yield forever? That's never worked in history. Now it's going to work? You really want to play that game? Okay, good luck. I'm saying good luck. Good luck. Start praying to Buddha, Allah, Jesus. Just start praying to every god you can get your hands on. Okay? Because you're going to need it. Because I'm telling you right now, we know how this ends, man. He's the director of MetaPlanet now, and its NAV's 1.8. So, friends, I made that metaphor for you when I told you they're just sexually confused people, so you remember it, okay? And I remember it too. They are, man. Okay, guys, look, I hate to break it to you. Just because your eyes are closed, it doesn't mean you're not kissing a dude. Just admit you're gay to everyone. It's all right, bro. You don't have to pretend to date girls. Come out of the closet. Come out, man. It's all right. We could tell. We could tell by your walk. You know the gay dude walk? You're flicking your wrists too much. We get it, man. It's all right. They're just friends. It's funny, man. It's the risk curve is funny. I'll show you. This is the risk curve, right? Here's the rainbow flag. Oh, man. Guys, just admit you're on the risk curve, bro. Just admit it. You're on the risk curve, okay? Hey, look at it. This is the risk curve, friends. This is the ROI, return on investment. It goes up as you take a more risk, but here's the rainbow. Guys, listen. Listen, man. We know how this ends, man. You know what happens. By the way, this is cycle number 4. You know what happens. Bitcoin goes up, starts distributing. People seek further things along the risk curve. And I've shown you altcoins correlate to the business cycle, business ISM. When manufacturing PMI goes up, it's a reflection of optimism in the economy. They're not going to sit in your shitty little stocks. They're going to sell them to go buy the faster stuff. We've only seen this happen 3 out of 3 times. Friends, that's why the most powerful thing I could show you is that the altcoins correlating to the business cycle aspect, right? So look at it. I'm telling you right now, guys. Look, I know you're scared. Just open your eyes. Just come out of the closet, man. It's you're on the risk curve, dude. And what do you think is going to happen, man? Do you think everyone's like, oh, I want MicroStrategy? Yes, MicroStrategy. Man, you know, the good thing is, right, we can see it. They can't see it, friends. They're in the bubble, you know? Like we've got a bird's eye view of Twink Nation Club. Like, you're watching on the security camera. You're like, man, there's literally 400 sweaty dudes without their shirts off there, okay? And then they're like in the middle of the dance floor, and they're like, look, I know there's 8 dudes around me, but there could be girls in the other side of the club. We can see the whole club, okay? Like, it's called Twink Nation. What were you expecting? You know what I mean? Like, you metaphor. It means you told us once you deviate out of Bitcoin, you're in shitcoin land. Now you've somehow warped reality that when you put a stock on the stock market that buys Bitcoin and you have shares and you're selling the shares now, it's Fugazi, it's still part of it. It's not part of it, bro. It's not. Friends, it's like They're in the closet, okay? And they're still sexually confused. So they say, hey, put a wig on for me. It's still a dude, man. It doesn't matter. It's these people that kissing dudes with wigs, and they're like, oh, this dude's got lipstick and a wig, so it doesn't count. I'm sorry, man. It does count. It does count. You'll see at the end. You'll see at the end. Now, when's this business cycle going to go up? I want to read for you this story just to show you how much AI is eating the world, man. Friends, you know what's funny? Friends, the stock market guys, because they're watching the AI stocks, they're in a lot of disbelief. Do you know that? You wouldn't believe it, but there is. Yeah, I watch the stock market guys. I watch their channels. They think AI is expensive now. And they're like, what if the AI bubble doesn't continue? Like, they're really skeptical of it. They go, oh, they're all like really overvalued and stuff. But because we and I were like, dude, this thing is going to eat the world just like crypto, bro. Like, let me read for you this story. It's actually quite a sad story. He goes, I was hired in February of this year. There were 6 people at the firm. And he says, they brought me as their first analyst hire. And he says, I was the only analyst and there's 5 advisors. And one of them is a stock picker and we do equity research and stuff before I joined. So this guy's a CPA, the Certified Poop Assistant, okay? CPA, right? Well, man, good luck. I'm just saying good luck, man. Good luck, because wait to this part. He goes, today, so he was hired 6 months ago. And he says, today, one of the owners brought me into a meeting and they discussed my role. They said, nothing is wrong with your work or performance. We just can't justify paying you when AI can literally do everything you do and much faster. You know when the stock market guys read this, friends? When they read this, they were like their hearts were broken. You know what I mean? And I was like, their hearts are broken because they're like, stock market dudes, they're Johnson & Johnson baby bum powder. And they're like, I worry about the economy. I want people to do that. And like, brother, listen, okay? You can actually still go out there and get a job. You know what I mean? If I get searched on the internet, they're going to see about 400 nipple pecking videos. You know what I mean? So crypto better work out for us. He lost his job, man. AI ate him. Literally. What you think is going to get worse or better if you're long AI, friends? It's already eating people up. It's doing their whole jobs. Hey, make a spreadsheet. Here's AI to do it. And the AI gets better and smarter and faster. It's eating these people up, man. Your equity analyst stuff, most of it's just trash. You're just writing up reports. Man, and it can translate languages. Oh, man. Like it's not going to slow down. It's going to get faster and better. They're going to add more memory. Its IQ's 100. Yeah, bro. IQ's going to be 200 in 18 months. Yeah, it's happening. Now, this, friends, AI, see how it's moving up? It's not a scary thing, okay? It's not scary for you and me because the shit coins we own going up and down. Oh, that's the scary part, right? But with this AI, there's going to be some step function improvement. ChatGPT 6 is coming out soon. Something's going to come and our minds are going to like, oh my gosh, this thing is getting too good. And someone's going to make something really, really, really cool. Yeah. Oh, man, it's coming. It's coming. But it'll be a representation and time synced with enabling everyone in the economy to start dreaming of like a better 5 years from now. And that, my friends, is the the PMI going up. And that's obviously people taking further risk along the risk curve. They're coming out of the closet from the MicroStrategy gay shares and moving into actual altcoins, which are the infrastructure of Bitcoin out here. Because what's MicroStrategy? Oh, hey, we hold the Bitcoin. We're just the custody. Okay. Do you do privacy? Nope. Do you do smart contracts? Nope. Do you allow DEXs? Nope. Do you have stablecoins? Nope. Not your shitty little Ponzi fake stablecoin. Actually, you're now allowing bank accounts and stuff to use stablecoins sent through across the world. Nope. Do you build any bridges? Nope. Okay, so you literally don't do anything. Why should people taking further risk along the risk curve even touch your MicroStrategy shares or whatever? There you go. The answer is they shouldn't. If you're dreaming about a better tomorrow and you're literally doing nothing, you're just holding a pet rock. Okay. Well, you'll see, Vince. I know what I'm saying now. It only makes sense once you have the green candles pumping. And then it all makes sense, okay? But that's what we're moving along. So, as you can see, friends, AI is already eating this poor person's job up. It's coming for the rest of everyone else, okay? Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.